swear I could have pumped for 5 minutes, really. There we go. Fifth session with Sirus XL. I mean, not really fifth. It was the fifth time that I used it, but actually the first two sessions, I was just using it, in between with the other wing, so I couldn't really understand this wing at first. Yeah, so as you can see, no wind, no current, absolutely flat water. And yeah, at the beginning I was trying to use this drill, so I was giving a couple of pumps, anything between 4 to, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, anything between 4 to like 7, and then I was gliding, and it's so valuable. Those 1-2 seconds where you're gliding are so valuable. Not for the breath, but for really for the legs, because if you can rest your legs if you can completely relax your legs for a few seconds in between pumps, that's when you can really achieve an effortless endless technique. You see, I was gliding for like 2 seconds every time, and that's fantastic. The thing is that I was riding in super shallow water, as you can see. Probably because I don't know, I'm kind of scared to go too much offshore, because then I have to swim back to the ground if I fall. As you can see here, I just touched the seabed, and that's the point. That's the issue. Whenever I touch the water, or I touch the seabed, it's I waste energy, and I increase my heart rate because I get stressed, and I have to maybe gain back height on the mast and speed. Yeah, once again here I touch down the water, and yeah, that's when I start losing the technique. When I get stressed, and I have to pump quicker and faster, that's when I lose my efficient technique, and I start accumulating blood into my legs. As you can see here, I wasn't really able to pump and glide anymore. I was just pumping, and you can probably notice also that the GoPro is kind of lower to the water, because I was lower on my mast, and I was also lower on my knees. That's when things got a little bit worse, because the more you pump with the bad technique, the harder it is to come back to a good technique. So yeah, I believe that if I'm able to keep that same technique, efficient technique, yeah. Ooh. I touched the seabed again. Yeah, in fact I'm heading offshore this time, and yeah, here things got even worse. But yeah, I was saying that the whole thing right now is to be millimetric, to be super precise, and to maintain the same technique, the same efficient technique that I have at the beginning throughout the entire run. If I'm able to do so, what's the limit? Probably there is not. I mean, probably 10-20 minutes, probably when the brain gets tired mainly. I don't know, I still have to get there, so one thing at a time. But yeah, here as you can see, I started using my arms a little bit more as well, because I was getting tired, and yeah, I mean, I still have to understand if actually something changed in me, if it's the gear, if it's salt water. I don't know. I will try more gear in the same spot, in the same conditions, and I will for sure better understand if it's me or something else. But yeah, honestly, at least for me, for my size, 77 kilograms, and my level intermediate, I wouldn't go any bigger than this. That's this wing is fantastic. I mean, as I said, at this point, it just getting more precise. It's just becoming more precise, because then I can achieve the I hit the seabed, and this time it wasn't recoverable. I think that I could have pumped for another 30 seconds, 1 minute with this bad technique, no, not more. But yeah, as I said, the thing is that I lost the efficient technique because I touched the seabed a couple of times, I touched the water a couple of times, and that's when things get tough. That's when you lose the technique. It's really very very hard to get back on track. So yeah, that's where I have to work on to improve the consistency. I believe it's mainly focus. If you can stay focused for the entire run, and you don't go too much in shallow water, you can really pump for longer than this, even with this wing. Because yeah, I was saying that honestly I don't need a bigger wing at this point. I mean, maybe in the future I will even have to downsize from this wing. Maybe the Sirus L, who knows? But that's great, honestly. That was the whole point, to transform this movement from anaerobic into aerobic, and I believe that that's that. I that's this. I did it, probably. Who knows now what's next?